Yes, it's still raining. It's still Monday. This is Tuesday's video. Hello everyone. Semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. What you're watching is you're watching me walk. I know that doesn't seem really exciting, but if you consider 2.5 years ago, I could barely stand for a couple minutes without severe pain, it gets just a little bit more exciting. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. It means a lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I would like to ask y'all to help me out just a little bit. Hit that thumbs up, drop down in the comments and say hi, Bob. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. All of these things help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 61 years old, and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40, like out here walking every day. Again, this is still the No Excuses Walking Challenge. I came out and recorded a couple of laps for Monday's video, and then I came out after my clothes were dry again and recorded a couple of laps just to get closer to my goal of steps. And I'm out here walking this 5th lap around the big loop to finish off for the day. Even though I've already walked a bunch, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the pace just a little bit going up this hill. Remember, if you're adding new exercises, do it slowly so you don't hurt yourself. It has really been raining all day today. Before I get into today's topic, I did hear from my broker about my land in Texas. And we talked about a lot of options. And what it looks like I'm going to do, we're going to do a land swap. I'm going to have to throw some extra money in. It's going to be pretty much the same 10 acres. Only, I can't pronounce it. It looks like Turtlelinga Estates or something. It's south of Alpine, Texas. But the big difference is that they have they call it like it's not really a homeowners association. It's $239 a year membership to live there. And one of the big things you get for your $239 a year is they maintain the roads. So I know I'll be able to get in and out of my property with no trouble. They also have a clubhouse area where there's a pool and laundry machines, and they sell water right there. I'm not sure how far into town it'll be to get groceries and all that kind of stuff. I'm still working on all that before we finalize this deal. But it looks like a pretty good swap. I didn't realize that I was considered a good payer. I just send my money every month like you're supposed to. But apparently a lot of people that use these brokers, they buy a chunk of land and then after a few months they just stop paying. I don't get that. But Billy at the country land store said, yeah, you've been really good, so we'll go ahead and get this worked out for you. I'm glad I don't have to take things any further, because he knows one of the things I asked when we first started down this journey was, I need to make sure there's road access all the way into the property. So I'm glad to see that getting taken care of. I haven't decided if I'm going to go back down to Texas yet or not. I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and stay here for this winter, because the one thing that happened, I made a trip to Texas and back, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but in my truck pulling that trailer, I spent a little over $500 in gasoline to get down there and back. And that's a big chunk of my budget for this month. So I certainly couldn't go back down till next month, and then not getting down there till December. I think I'll be better off continuing with plan A and just staying in town until next fall, just to keep saving money to get ready to go. Yeah, here we are back out again, walking in the rain. Remember, this is all about motivation versus discipline, which I talked about in yesterday's video, so I'm not going to belabor that too much. But just remember that at my age, if I can do this, you can go to your local gym and work out, or go to the mall and walk, do whatever it is you're doing. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about today's topic just a little bit. It's a fairly quick one, but I am forever seeing, not in my group and not in the comments of my videos, but in other Facebook groups. It's like people watched one video about carnivore and start asking questions, because if you've even been down a quarter of the rabbit hole that I've been down, you would already know the answers to this. I always see people, oh, well, I have this. Whether it's fatty liver or Lyme disease or, pick your disease. Well, I have this. Can carnivore help that? The quick answer to this question is yes. Yes, it can. Now, do I have any evidence that it will specifically help your problem? No. But doesn't it make sense that regardless of what your problem is, whether it's, type 2 diabetes or Lyme disease or fatty liver or high blood pressure, or pick whatever thing you like, if you are on a proper human diet, that from everybody I've seen that's gone carnivore, they see major health improvements. Even if it doesn't specifically help your condition, would eating crappy food so that you have other problems, wouldn't it make sense that getting as healthy as you can will help your condition regardless of what that condition is? So while I can't say specifically, yes, carnivore is going to help you, I can't say that. But I can say that carnivore gives you your very best chance at being the healthiest you can be. I know I normally don't talk about this except during the live stream, but I wanted to go ahead and put a little plug in here just because you guys know that I work with Professor K and the Cerule line of products. Now, I'm not going to tell you it's a magic pill, but what I am going to say is that adult stem cells, and RFK Jr.'s been talking about this a little bit, adult stem cells are released by our body that help with the healing process. Now, how all that works, I'm not smart enough to explain. I just know they do. That's part of the body's natural system for healing and restoring itself. I also know for a fact that after the age of 18, our body's ability to release our own adult stem cells from our bone marrow starts to go down. That's certainly not the only thing involved in aging, but it is one of the many pieces of the puzzle. That's one of the pieces of the puzzle as to why we age. Our ability to release adult stem cells drops off. Isn't it great that there's a product out there that helps rejuvenate our own body's ability to release those adult stem cells so that they can do all the magics that they do in our system? I think it's pretty incredible. And there are a lot of people out there that have gotten pretty good results. I'm one of them. Wow, this rain is something else. But anyway, there's a link down in the description, semiretiredbob.cerule.com or @cerule.com. I don't remember which it is. There's a link down in the description. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm asking you to go out to the website and look at the research that shows that Cerule products do exactly what they say they're going to do. They help release adult stem cells, our own adult stem cells from our own bone marrow. And if you think it's something you might want to look into, feel free to send me an email. But yeah, I've been trying to keep my lap speed up to less than 30 minutes a lap around this big block. This is my 5th trip around in the rain today, so I can feel my legs starting to get a little bit on the tired side. Not horribly, but a little bit. But yeah, I will get back to you and talk to you some more about today's topic when we get back up to the house. For now, let's listen to some Christmas music, and I'll see you when we get back to the house. Okay, cut the music. Thank you. Well, here we are coming back up on the house again. I am soaked all the way through. For those of you that have been searching for the perfect backpack to go rucking with, to add weight, just get yourself a heavy sweatshirt and go out and walk in the rain. It gets a lot heavier really, really fast. But yeah, does the carnivore diet cure such and such a disease? I can't say yes or no. But isn't being as healthy as you can be giving yourself the best chance to heal from whatever it is that ails you? That's my thought. Hopefully some of what I said today made sense. Don't forget, folks, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.